2 days after the 6.5 magnitude earthquake struck the southern coast of Ecuador, life seems to go on in some parts of Machala, the most impacted city. But for other families who lost their homes and the relatives who lost their loved ones, there has been no rest since the catastrophe.
This is an earthquake, let's go! I told them when it all started moving from side to side. This is very anguishing. In my 55 years, I have never lived through something like this. We had minor movements, but never an earthquake like this.
The earthquake's epicenter was in Balao, a small town located about 60 kilometers from Machala. Behind me you can see Machala's boardwalk and maritime museum, constructed over 100 years ago. Both collapsed after Saturday's earthquake. The majority of all the deaths reported took place here in El Oro province. Dozens of homes were destroyed here too. Local authorities say immediate action was taken to assist the community and that more help is on the way.
Immediately, we sent our workforce to rescue victims, then we brought in machinery for removing the rubble, and then we made an evaluation for giving humanitarian assistance. We have asked to do a full evaluation of the buildings because many of them are not safe anymore.
The earthquake struck at 12 minutes past noon on Saturday, taking citizens by surprise. The poorest neighborhoods were the most damaged due to improvised constructions not up to earthquake standards. Many of these structures simply collapsed into the estuary.
Families have a lot of fears and needs, especially the ones living at the shore of the estuary. This event affected very poor people that have nowhere to go. The worst part is that the authorities have showed up, but with no help.
While the government has pledged aid for all the victims, some of those here in the most affected neighborhoods say it's not coming fast enough and that as of now, they have no place to go, nowhere to live. Ecuador is located in the so-called Ring of Fire, an area in the Pacific Ocean prone to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis. This was the strongest quake to hit Ecuador since 2016, when a 7.8 magnitude quake killed nearly 700 people. President Guillermo Lasso has declared a nationwide state of emergency and promised to give disaster relief grants for affected families, who are still in fear of aftershocks. Nicolás Suárez, CGTN, Machala, Ecuador.